Far Peter.
Far Peter, yes.
Og mor Pia.
Og mor Pia.
Og det er Felix.
Og det er Felix.
Yes.
Yes.
Pia and Peter Larsen are expecting their 11th child in February. Since their daughter Aprilia was born with Down syndrome 8 years ago, their feelings about the scan have changed.
The reason I'm not so fond of it is the pressure you get. If you get a screening and it shows Down syndrome, the doctors, your friends, your family, everybody expects that you get an abortion. And if you say, I don't want to get an abortion, I want to keep my child, people say, you're crazy. We heard those things. Do you want to destroy your family? Do you want to ruin your marriage and your other children and things like that? We heard that a lot.
Pia found out Aprilia would have Down syndrome when she took the scan 12 weeks into the pregnancy. But she hasn't taken the screening test in any of her 3 pregnancies since.
If the other ones should have Down syndrome too, we would want to keep them anyway, but we didn't want to stand against everybody again.
To strengthen her muscles, Aprilia goes horseback riding every Friday. But not everyone is ready for this kind of life. Each year in Denmark, between 92 and 98% of women carrying a fetus with Down syndrome choose to get an abortion.
It's very sad. It's very sad. There's room for everyone. There's a space for everyone. If you got Down syndrome, if you're brown, if you're yellow, if you're white, what will be next? In a few years, they can spot everything when you're pregnant. Everything.
For Ida Vogel, the scan doesn't necessarily lead to abortion. It is, first and foremost, a source of information.
We also need to acknowledge that a very large percentage of Danish women actually do want this choice. It is a popular choice, so women actively go for these. So I think there is a balance, but it's very important that women have enough knowledge before they make the decision on what they want to do.
8 years ago, Pia and Peter felt they didn't have much help. More than the scan, they wanted to get a complete picture.
Because you worry so much when you get all the information about diseases and how hard it would be and such on. So it would be nice to know it can be difficult sometimes, but it can be good at other times.
Ida Vogel agrees that life with Down syndrome can turn out better than expected. She says parents can talk to experts and families during and after the pregnancy.
You can't just give a little file saying this is Down syndrome. I don't think it's the right way. I think the right way is communication and I don't have these words in English, and care. You can't just give an informed consent. You also need care, and the care is not given with a piece of paper.
Pia now volunteers at Denmark's National Association for Down syndrome to use her experience to help others. Aprilia has shown her that a life with Down syndrome is possible. She now feels more confident about the future, even though she doesn't know what it will hold for her and her family.
You don't want your child, any child, to have a disease or handicap. You would like them just to be perfect. But then I thought, who is perfect? Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. And everybody has something. That is what we have, and then it's good.